lot of damage on their side, and we got the last one, Julian. Oh, okay. Julian been put out right here for IHC. Now, this is going to be interesting because we know for a fact.
Well, if you take a look at it this way, Falcons APBREN, they have a very strong lineup, but they have also pretty squishy heroes under their composition as well. So if, IHC Esports manages to kind of protect the jungle, fend off the aggression from FCAP, and give Zuara a good game, a good growth, he could potentially burst them down early game and snowball off of that.
Agree, definitely. This is going to see what IHC will be able to respond well when it comes to the scrimmage, and making sure that they will be able to shut down all of the buff will be done by Team Falcon first of all, especially the fact that they are going in for a fight first of all. Coming in right here, we do see Ogwin trying to actually tag off IHC 4-bit as well as Eaton. They also try to actually disturb them, buffing off, but Ogwin will be there to defend it wisely.
Yeah, so far it's really about vision, buying time for the Julian, as well as for Kaltisi to come in. Here comes Terrify onto them. First blood maybe upon us. Ogwen falling a bit low. They will not overcommit. Let's just take the Lethal Wanderer. IHC Esports, a good start for them thus far.
Okay, looking good. FCAP a little bit too risky just now, but then again, they still managed to pull through, not giving any chance or opportunity for IHC and Ogwin as well as Few. They gotta actually back off for a while. They don't want to overextend, giving that opportunity for Team IHC. On the other note, right here on the top, we do see that Bebex as well as Carry just holding the ground, not overextending. We do see that Aizen probably might not give any chance whatsoever to actually go in for a fight. It's going to be an opportunity for them to actually steal that buff on the other note, and it seems that Team IHC slowing things down a little bit, and Team if they do continue on with this momentum, Team FCAP, if they actually tags off or even go for the aggression, it might be in a bad situation for Team IHC.
It all falls on the first engagement, right? Who gets the better play at this point? IHC Esports tied pretty close. 400 gold, nothing to speak of at this point. But the first objective will be spawning. The turtle has arrived. At this point, Terrify going to be landed down onto Aizen as well. Ethan going to just scout and kite them out, push them away. This means Zuara going to get the first turtle of the game. This is a good lead for them, extending the goal lead to about 600 gold.
Okay, Team IHC, they got the objective. They have their mission goal already in their line so far. But again, within this 2 minutes so far, no one is actually getting the first blood yet. Nobody is actually going for a fight. It's just trying to actually get as much as buff as needed they could to fight off. And hopefully, we do see that maybe there's a possibility Zora will be trying to actually go in for the steal. Ogwen will not be able to actually do anything, as IHC will just utilize every single lane or even try to actually move from one corner to another corner for themselves to be buffed.
Yeah, both teams playing really safe and for good reason as well. Both teams' composition really play off of that first blood. And this is going to be a power spike and snowball potential that no one wants to give away. Right? So at this point, FCAP, they're going to play really serious, safely and seriously. IHC are the ones looking. Here we go. First jump onto Ogwin. Can he get the burst damage down onto him? A nice return in favor. Bebex gets the first blood. They get the first blood, but can they survive the fight? The damage is coming in from the side of FCAP. Will they get more? Super Marco gets in. Hits onto Ethan as well. The last hit makes the deal happen, and IHC Esports gets punished. Falcons APBREN, they take the lead.
Ooh, great initiative, but unfortunately with the trade-off coming on from Falcon APBREN, it's still a great comeback from the side of them, and to a point that IHC, even though they were the one who tried to go in for a fight, in the end it falters down, and now they have to reset again as Turtle coming in within 10 seconds. They might actually try to contest. We do see that Team Falcon APBREN, Ogwen is already prepared right there. It could be a contest.
Right, Forbid actually spots out Ogwen here, will push them back. Leptesi and Few going to join the fray. They need to clear out the mid lane at this point. IHC have slightly better map control, but they have left Super Marco on his own at this point.
Okay, we do see that Kyle
Yep.
TZ will be coming in. Ogwin
Nice
will be.
catch, Ogwin. Not long for this world will be taken out. The chomp comes in. Oh, nice three-man stun for Isaac. They will be looking for a big fight, but here comes the ultimates down as well. Eternal Guard, and they clean up house. Baptiste gets a double kill. Ethan, he's low. He will be taken out, and this is Falcons APBREN hitting their stride.
Ooh, Kyle TZ just in the nick of time managed to tag off two of the players of IHC, and now Zara having struggling with few, crushing down and managed to actually shut down him as well and getting the turtle. FCAP taking the lead even more further on the line.
Yep, that kill was the icing on the cake, right? Not only do you get the neutral objective, you get the jungler down as well. 0, 1, and 3. Zuara not looking too good. And look at the itemization coming out. There's a lot of gold going into the hands of FCAP.
I mean, talking about how FCAP has a potential to actually go in for the early games, and they managed to actually shut down all the possibility of IHC try to defend it wise. It in the end goes in their favor, and IHC set back again for themselves as turret almost being shut down right here on the mid lane. They gotta clear it out.
Yeah, it's a tough situation for IHC Esports. They have to do so much with so little time, right? At this point, the Julian is really important. He does not fall behind. He needs that burst damage. He needs to be a threat against the likes of Falcons APBREN. But we all know the Filipino boys, they don't give things up too easily.
Agree, definitely. They readapt, they fix back again, they make sure that there's not going to be any loophole whatsoever for Team IHC to actually utilize or even benefit. Right this instant, they're still trying to actually poke from the mid lane. Seems that it clears out all the minions. And Aizen trying to find a way to break into FCAP, but somehow is not going to be in the favor. Forbid also try to tease in, somehow will not be able to do anything, but it's going to be Kyle TZ who shuts down Zora yet again to be taken out from the proportion, and IHC is down by 4 now.
Yep, it's a one-on-one right now. Daytona's welcome gets locked in, but there is no more damage to be done on the side of IHC Esports. They have to back off. Ethan will catch eyes on two of the FCAP members here, and he won't be able to do much, right? As a Kufra, there's not a lot of damage you offer, and the worst part is, at this point, Kaltisi has taken a T1 on the bot. That's a lot of map control going into the hands of FCAP.
And even with Flap TZ doing a lot of damage coming into Ethan's side, almost halving his lifeline, and this is going to give even more struggle for Ethan to actually have a great benefit of baseline. At least try to actually do the first lineup for the side of IEC, so that there's not much to be done for Team Falcon, but somehow Ethan's still struggling to do so, and now they're trying to contest for the turtle. Flap TZ going in for a fight. Flap TZ having a little bit of struggle, but Ogwin is right there. Finish the job and at least defend it wisely, and still we are going in for the reset of those poke and scrimmage.
Yep, Ogwin actually missed out his arm offender. Here comes the E. And here we go, Flaptisi falling a bit low as well. Bebex will be responsible for that kill. Tempest of Blades on the back lines. Can they get the kill? Super Marco trades up. 2 for 1 is looking great for Falcons here. Can they get more? Eisen falling a bit low. Here we go, double kill for Kaltizi. Triple, in fact. And that's going to be 11-4. Falcons APBREN put the gap.
Ooh, Falcon APBREN looking good as ever, right? This is after that whole entire collapsal with Team Spirit. Now with Team IHC, it seems like they're in a better form, a better shape compared to the side of that map. And now, as they manage to actually get into that mid lane, clearing out most of the turrets already, this is going to give even more further of the domination of this map to the side of Team Falcon.
Yep, the carry, Mr. Super Marco already has the holy trifecta here, and that is a situation that IHC does not enjoy. Tyrant's Rage gonna drop in, but the damage is too much from the side of APBREN. Zuara gets a kill onto Ogwin, but Kaltizi has finally arrived. Will he get the kill? Here comes the penalty zone as well. Killing spree for the side of Super Marco as they're just running rampant. Godlike for the side of Falcons APBREN, and there's no way IHC Esports can do anything about it.
Cal TZ just popping off from one end to another end with godlike movement. I mean, like, that's crazy. Even Marco now have the benefit to actually clear out the rest of the turrets and now leaving up all the top and the mid turrets to be wiped out. And now they will be able to actually finish off to push into the bottom right. Lab
Yep,
TZ.
IHC Esports, I think they feel like this 9.5 minutes has been the fastest growth on the side of
True.
FCAP. Look how far they have gotten. Level 10s across the board. Kaltizi already at 15. He's 5 levels ahead of Aizen.
Oh, this is not going to be so good for the side of Team IHC. The fact that we see most of the fight has already been done. We do see IHC will be able to steal one turret in the midst of sneakiness, and they will be trying to steal the second turret as well in the meantime. But here, Carl TZ coming in, destroyed already. Not worried too much, but we do see FCAP will be taking the first lot for themselves as well as they're pushing in for the 2v2.
Yeah, they will try to go for the punish as well. Zuara trying to make it out alive. Here comes the save from Ethan as well. But Kaltizi is around the corner, working his hands onto Zuara, who makes it out thus far. Ethan will sacrifice himself for the cause. Yes, he will. It's a legendary for Kaltizi. They're looking for more. FCAP, if they win this fight, it's going to be huge. They can break the base potentially. So they're putting a lot of aggression on this. At this point, the map is all blue. Falcons APBREN, they are so suffocating against IHC Esports.
They are dominating to the side of Team IHC. I mean, they are trying to defend wisely, but unfortunately, Team Falcon is too much to bear. Lord right in the mid lane, and right here they're gonna go in for the push. Ogwin clears out with Ruby being catching it off, but at the same time we do see IC try to catch up over to the side, and it's gonna be Kaltizi to shut down first of all, making a double kill to take down Forbid as well. Baptizi takes down as well while the process of Babets traded off.
Yep, they may be out and in the first game of the day for themselves, but never count them out. FCAP, they are so strong at this point. They just lose the one flap easy, but here we go, Zuara trying to mount the defense for the side of IHC Esports. All the tier 3s are being worked down. It's going to be a barren base and barren wasteland for the side of IHC Esports. The last stand. Ethan jumps in, misses his ultimate, and on the backline, Zuara gets caught out. They will not commit for the kill here. They know they have taken what they came for. And Falcons APBREN clear the base of IHC Esports.
Clear, dusted, done for the side of Team Falcon APBREN and IHC with all the turrets has been lost, and now they're at the last turret, last baseline of their defense, and they gotta guard it out because Team Falcon, so much already been put out. They already have a lot of defense on themselves to a point that they cannot do anything. The aggression that's been put out by Team Falcon is just too much to bear.
Yeah, you know, walking the walk, and at this point, Kalpizi giving them so much despair, along with the Blade of Despair as well. BOD completed on the jungle, and you're gonna try and catch up Baptizi. They commit so much for him. Is it worth it though? Aizen is going to be taken down. Unstoppable for the side of Super Marco. There is 2 down on the side of IHC Esports. This could be the end of the road for game 1. But it looks like Falcons APBREN, they take the wins, they get out. It's a 2-for-2 trade, but it's still advantage Falcons.
It's still an advantage. It's still a benefit on their side. The fact that the trades were equalized, but still Falcon has a better upper hand. They still have that lot coming up within the 60 seconds, despite we do see Forbid right in the open. ZX Aura is going to go in for a fight. Ogwin clears out, tags out Forbid first of all, and we see that Forbid managed to be almost to be shut down and had the necessity to actually move away before being taken out.
That's why you pick the Vexana. The Deathly Grass so good at catching out, you know, assassin junglers, and they don't survive long because they're really squishy. Now, Falcons APBREN, they have hit the next level of evolution. Kaltizi will take the Lord. 13 minutes. This could be very close to the end of IHC Esports in game number 1.
Okay. Lot already in the hands of Team Falcon, 21-8. I mean, what can be done to Team IHC right now? What if you were IHC right now? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna give back the question. You keep giving it to me, so I'm gonna give it back to you, Kin. What do you do if you are IHC position right now?
unsynchronized the waves coming in from the side of Falcons APBREN, right? They are
Right.
at their strongest when all
Yeah.
three lanes clash in at the same time. So IHC, they have to take the battles one by one. They can't afford all
Yeah.
three lanes at the same time. Now, I know it's a bit late, but this question could be answered because Falcons conceal. They're coming in. Owen looking for a potential target. It is going to be a dinosaur. Winter Crown going to be committed on the side of Eisen at this point, but it's not enough damage. Here comes the catch. The three members being caught out by the penalty zone. It looks like it's going to be too much for them to handle. Falcons, APBREN, FCAP put the gap in IHC Esports.
First match of our last series. Give it up to Team Falcon APBREN to bring it home for themselves after struggling to fight with Team Spirit. It seems that they're back again. They're now the Falcon that we know for a fact, the champions, the